We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
And indeed, you're all very welcome here to Kenny Park in Athenry for the Senior Hurling Championship game between Turloughmore and Cappataggle. A game that throws in at 4:15. A beautiful, resplendent afternoon, it must be said, here in Kenny Park in Athenry. Big wind blowing in towards the scoreboard end, but we'll see who's that going to favour as the game goes on. We'll go through the two teams first. We'll start with the Cappataggle team. In goal is number 1, James Skell. Full back line is number 2, Declan Cronin. Number 3, James Garvey. And number 17, Donncha Campbell. The half back line, Lewis Coughlin wears 8, Michael Garvey 6, and Dara Dolan 7. Now there might be some other positional changes in this team as we go along. Number 5 is Aina Garvey, and number 9, Oisin Finn. The half forward line is Niall Collins, David Malone and Oran Finn, and the inside line Jan Mannion, Liam Collins and Ronan Garvey. So that's the 15 that start for Cappataggle. Turloughmore start with Dara Walsh in goal, Ronan Burke, Daniel Loftus and Mark Murphy in the full back line. The half back line is Kevin Hussey, Dahi Burke, and wearing number 18 is Killian Traers. Dara Whelan and Tom Quirk are the midfield pairing. The 6 forwards for Turloughmore include Killian Whelan, Sean Annan and Sean O'Hanlon, and Barry Callinan, Sean Loftus and Conor Walsh. So that's the two teams that start out today. As I said, there'll probably be a number of positional changes in them, but those are the two teams. I'm delighted to be joined by Cyril Donlan in the commentary position. And Cyril, they call it moving week, I suppose, in the championship, in the sense that these two teams they both won a game. If they win today, whoever wins today is essentially and more than likely going to be in a quarter final of the championship.
Yeah, they should be in a confident enough place and top the group, I suppose, is what both of these teams have an eye on. Lovely conditions. I didn't think that we'd see this sunshine that's shining on Kenny Park and Athenry. 2 tough warm-ups going on. Cappataggle still a big physical side, as we can see with the numbers in the warm-up, and some fine strapping men in it, and we're looking ahead to the toss in the middle of the field to see who's going to play with the elements.
Yeah, Conor Quinlan is the referee out there, and I think Turlough have won the toss and have opted to play with the wind, Cyril, in the first half.
Yeah, and look at this. You could talk all day about that, what the benefit of that, and it's probably what you're feeling on the day as well, and how you'd like the team. Maybe it might be set out for a breeze or against a breeze, but Turloughmore opting to play with it and hoping to build up a lead in the first half. There's probably 5 or 6 points in it now, realistically. So it'd be interesting to see our Cappataggle able to grind out and deal with it against the elements. Obviously, Skell is in goal. He's a huge puck out. He should be able to get it up the field plenty with them, even against that breeze, but they'll still find it difficult.
Both teams, as we said, had victories in the first round, but contrasting victories in one sense. Turloughmore beat Mulla comfortably 331 to 16 points, and then Cappataggle had it hard there in victory over Kilkenarn. So it's hard to know in what way both teams are coming into the game.
Yeah, but Cappataggle still be happy enough. Like, they still dealt with the threat of Kilkenarn and still came away with 2 points. Any day you win first round of the championship, it doesn't matter. You should be happy with it. So they kind of come in slightly under the radar, I suppose, with the big score that Turloughmore put up. Mulla probably wouldn't be happy with how they performed on the day in lovely conditions in Lochraila, had been said. So they'll have a small little chip on their shoulder, Cappataggle, in order to be worthy. They're named as huge underdogs for this, but you wouldn't know. They've experience in playing in this ground, played in very big games in this ground, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and they should be able to hold with Turloughmore.
I see the referee has spoke to both medics out there as well. I'm sure he's just telling them the rules and whatnot with regard to coming onto the field, but we'll be soon ready to go here.
And coming onto the field is one thing, but obviously the helmet rule, and
yeah, we saw it last night in Ballinasloe actually. Goalkeeper Gavin Lally had to leave the field after taking off the helmet. We weren't too sure was he injured or not, but we were told since that the rule states he had to leave the field, and Gort were down to 14 without a goalkeeper. They put Owen Killeen in for a couple of minutes until Gavin Lally came back onto the field.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, especially with a goalie. It's a difficult position. I guess an outfield player went in their place, but it's scrambling a bit, and I think Liam Mellows conceded scores in Pearse Stadium 2 weeks ago, where they had players off the field as well. Athenry were able to get a few scores on the board during that time. So an injury nowadays, or down a man for a few minutes like that, it kind of upsets a team a small bit. So it's probably something management needs to have a look at and be prepared for as well. What do you do in that situation?
We're almost set here. Of course, the second game will also be streamed live. That's Castlegar and Sarsfields, 2 teams who won their opening round games as well, so we're hoping to have a healthy crowd here in Kenny Park in Athenry prior to the start of the game. We see the Turloughmore goalkeeper just having a chat with the man in the middle of the field, and probably giving him some advice, or maybe it's the other way around. But anyway, Dara Walsh is heading in towards the goals. He's playing with the wind advantage in the first half, and as Cyril said, there is a strong wind with Turloughmore. It's one you would anticipate that they will try to make use of in that first half with the wind. So both teams getting into position. James Cahill is heading down towards the scoreboard end, the goalkeeper for Cappataggle. Both teams teams with one victory in the championship so far and kind of have one foot in the knockout stages. A win today for either side would probably see them top the group and go straight through, you would think, to the quarter-finals. But we're almost set here. The Turloughmore men are in the middle of the field, the Cappataggle men are in the middle of the field. Turlough wearing their traditional jerseys today. Last time out, I think they wore a full black kit. That was against Mulla a couple of weeks ago, but they're wearing their traditional black and white today. Cappataggle wearing their traditional colours as well, of course, the red and the black, and we're almost set and almost ready to go here. A bit of pushing and shoving going on, players in different positions. But anyway, the game is ready to start, and Conor Quinlan from the Salthill Knocknacarra Club, he is the referee in the middle of the field, and David Earls is patrolling the line on this side of the field, and the ball is thrown in. The game is on, and Turloughmore tried to break away straight away, but Cappataggle's Niall Collins is in possession. Niall Collins hand passes the ball back towards Éanna Garvey, but it's intercepted by Dahi Burke. Burke gets Turlough on the attack, but Lewis Coughlin is there from the position of Cappataggle. He gets them on the attack, gets the ball inside to Jan Mannion at corner forward. Jay puts out the hand, Jay spins his man, he goes past Daniel Loftus. Jan Mannion bearing down on goal. Will he tap it over the bar? He should, and he puts it straight between the posts. It's the first score of the day. Jan Mannion is the man who puts it over the bar, and we saw his blistering pace, Cyril, there to good effect, out in front of his man, took him on and puts it between the posts.
Yeah, a hamstring injury in the first round, didn't look anything like there was wrong with it there. Very good. Daniel Loftus putting plenty of heat on him as the ball arrived. One bounce into his hand, turned him, took his steps and popped it through over the bar. Very comfortable score.
Cappy lead by a point. Michael Garvey's in possession. He loses though, gives it to Sean O'Hanlon. He got 4 points last time out. He's got the equaliser here. He's quick as a flash. He puts it over the bar, and Sean O'Hanlon, with a minute gone, levels the scoring here at a point apiece. Good score by Sean O'Hanlon. Cyril sides level, a point apiece.
Yeah, he makes things so simple, like, you know, it's just a loose ball, and he broke onto it. It was a loose hand pass, I think, that was thrown by possibly Coughlin there, and picked it up straight away. Just took 2 steps, put it straight over the bar. Great response by Sean O'Hanlon.
James Cahill takes the puck out. He goes short out towards Declan Cronin. Declan Cronin's first cousin. Jan Mannion got the first point of the day for Cappataggle. Cronin is soling forward. He's put under pressure by Sean Loftus. Plays the ball down towards Mannion. Mannion in front of his man again. Mannion gets there ahead of Daniel Loftus again, but Daniel Loftus just does enough. Tom Quirk flicks the ball away. It goes into the path of Niall Collins. Collins now for Cappataggle. Loses possession. He tries to pick it up again. Killian Traers comes in for Turloughmore. He kicks the ball across the field, and there's players from both sides now battling to get the ball here, and it's Cappataggle who have it with Niall Collins. Collins in possession. Collins going for a score. That's a majestic effort, Cyril. He puts it between the posts. A superb score by Niall Collins.
Yeah, heat coming from Dahi Burke there, and full reach, trying to get a block down. He was kind of going slightly backwards, popped it over the shoulder, and a super score. Quick puck out now from Dara Walsh.
Dara Walsh goes down looking for Sean Lenan. The ball breaks though towards David Maloney. Played for St Gabriel's last week in the Intermediate Football Championship. They had a big victory in that championship. He'll be hoping for Cappataggle to do something likewise today. Cappy come on the attack again. Ball is sprayed across the field towards Michael Garvey, the centre half back. Garvey looks upfield. He goes long in towards the full forward line. He's looking for the centre half forward. That is Oren Finn wearing number 11, but there's too much purchase on that, and it goes wide. But a good long strike. But Cappy will be happy enough the way they've settled into the game against that wind.
Yeah, it's a pity. It was a free strike. Michael Garvey had a huge strike of a ball into the breeze, trying to find Liam Collins on a foot race with Ronan Burke on that far side, and out over the inline.
Puck out, goes long down the field, and Garvey takes it out there at centre half back. He started his career as a forward, but he's a big powerful man now at centre half back. He goes long down the field looking for Jan Mannion again, but Daniel Loftus is there. Daniel Loftus off to Killian Traers. A dodgy enough hand pass by Traers, gets the ball out the field, and it's picked up by Tom Quirk. Tom is in possession, got 3 points last week. He looks right across the field. Good ball towards Sean Loftus, the full forward wearing number 14. Loftus is in front of his man now. Loftus is in possession. He's out around the 65 metre line, and he throws the ball over his shoulder in towards the goals. It's going to the hand of James Scahill. He drops it. It's in the net. It's not. And Scahill gets it gone over the bar, actually. It's gone over the bar, actually. James Cahill put the hand up, and it came out of his hand, but it's gone over the bar from Sean Loftus.
Yeah, Scahill put his hand over the crossbar, above the crossbar, to try and bring it down. It popped out of it, but umpire had deemed, and I think rightly so, that had gone over the crossbar and popped down, and it could have very easily ended up in the back of the net, but he was going for the flag while the Turloughmore inside forward was putting pressure on him. I think it was Barry Callan at the time. Yeah,
2 points apiece. The ball goes long down the field. It's broken in the middle of the field as Cappataggle win possession with Niall Collins. Collins got a beautiful point for Cappataggle, gets it up to the other point score. That's Jan Mannion. Jan Mannion takes on Killian Traers, tries to come inside Killian Traers. Traers just does enough for Mannion to lose possession, but he gets it back, and Mannion goes for a score. That one goes outside the post, and that's a second wide of the day for Cappataggle. 2 points apiece. We have reached the 4th minute of this entertaining game so far, it must be said, in the Senior Hurling Championship. Quick puck out to Mark Murphy. Mark Murphy gives it back to the goalkeeper Dara Walsh, who's now out on the 20 metre line. He goes long with that ball, but it's intercepted, and Cappy have possession in the middle of the field with Oisin Finn. Finn goes back the field to David Malone. Malone goes long in towards Niall Collins. Collins wearing number 10 is in front of his man. He comes inside his man. He winds up for point number 2, and Niall Collins makes no mistake, puts it between the posts. 3 points to 2. Good score by Niall Collins, and he is a quality forward, and he's shown us so far today, Cyril, with 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points off his right hand side, very sharp there, turned inside. Cillian Whelan thought he had a block coming, it was just a quick swing by him straight over the bar, and a long puck out to by Dara Walsh on this side of the field.
The puck out by Walsh goes long, he looks for the brother, and it's caught in fact by Barry Callan out of the air, and Barry goes for a score. This will be a great score if it can come inside the post. It can't, it's the first wide for Turloughmore. Cappy have struck 2 and Cappy lead by a point. 3 points to 2, 4.5 minutes played. Scahill takes the quick puck out, but it's intercepted over there by Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon goes for a score from on the sideline. O'Hanlon puts it between the posts. That's 2 points for Sean O'Hanlon. I suppose both goalkeepers will probably be disappointed with the last 2 scores that have been given away, but we can see that Niall Collins and Sean O'Hanlon for Turloughmore, 2 guys in top form so far.
Yeah, and we know you have to try and vary puck outs and try and put them to areas, different areas in the pitch, but both get pinched there by opposition, and 2 better lads than Niall Collins and Sean O'Hanlon to take points.
Turlough come on the attack, and the ball by Kevin Hussey is in towards the full forward line. It's picked up by Sean Loftus. He tries to get away from Declan Cronin. He does get away from Declan Cronin, and that is a superb effort by Sean Loftus. He was a huge miss for Turloughmore in last year's championship, but he puts that over the bar. That's a great score, 4 points to 3.
He's 2 points from play got now as well. Wheelton looking like he was going to strike in his left, big pressure from Cronin, and spun back around, and great score. Let it hang over towards the far post and came down near the near post there. Judged the breeze brilliantly.
Turlough lead, 4 points to 3. The puck out goes long down the field. It's taken out of the air by one of the Finn brothers. The ball goes across the field towards Niall Collins. Collins is in possession now. Collins has it for Cappataggle. He's under serious pressure there, and Tom Quirk brings it back off him. Tom Quirk gets the ball off towards Cillian Whelan. Whelan gets the ball further forward to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh off to Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke hand passes the ball up towards Sean Lennon. Sean Lennon spins his man. Sean Lennon goes past his man, and Sean Lennon is soloing forward now for Turloughmore. Sean Lennon, wearing number 7 but playing in the attack, goes for a score. I think it's gone outside the post. It has gone outside the post, and that's a wide for Turloughmore. But there's, in fairness, serious intent to this game in the early stages.
Yeah, in fairness, and great pressure by Coughlin there on him to force him to put it back on the stick and then strike off the stick and concede the score. Great battle here between Jay Mannion and Daniel Loftus.
Good play by Jay Mannion, but 2 Turloughmore men come in on top of him. As you said, there's a good battle going on between the two of them in the early stages of this game. They both have had their moments so far. The ball breaks out, is picked up by the man wearing number 14, that's Ronan Garvey. He tries to pick it for Cappataggle. He's under serious pressure. There's a stalemate situation as the ball is won somehow. Goes off a Turloughmore man, I think, goes out of the line. I disagree with that one. I think that came off Dara Whelan. What do you think there, sir? It looks as if number 8 Dara Whelan got a touch, and that has gone out of the line.
Yeah, and Cappataggle were adamant. I know you fight for everything on Championship Day, but they were adamant to us a ball going in the way. Who's that? Is that Jay Mannion down injured at the minute?
Mannion down, yeah, he's just getting up. I'd say he's alright. Liam Donoghue, the coach of the Cappataggle team, goes out to him. Killian Traer is going to take the sideline for Turloughmore. He sprays the ball across the field. Dahi Burke is in space. Dahi's got a player outside him, and that player outside him is Kevin Hussey. Kevin Hussey's in possession, gets the ball further forward to the wing forward Cillian Whelan. He's fouled there. Referee gives the advantage at the moment off to Conor Walsh. Should be a score for Walsh. Walsh puts it over the bar, his first score from play, and that's Conor Walsh on the scoreboard for Turloughmore. They lead by 5 points to 3. Cyril, they've got the last 3 scores.
Yeah, sharp sideline by Cillian Whelan. He knew Jay Mannion was down injured, and Turloughmore had players over or players in field. No better man than Dahi Burke to be in field. Picked it up, gave it to Hussey. Hussey gave it to Conor Walsh, popped it over the bar.
Garvey goes long with that ball down towards Oran Finn. Oran Finn has it for Cappy. Oran Finn goes for a score, and Oran Finn puts it over the bar. Good score by Oran Finn. Good response. Score the Cappataggle leaded because Turlough had got the last 3 scores. It's 5 points to 4, and it's a very open game, Cyril, so far. All the scores have come from play.
Yeah, quick puck outs coming again. There's not much time between it, and game played at a good pace.
The game is played at a good pace as Sean Lennon wins possession. The 2 number 7s battling for possession over there is Sean Lennon who has it, but Dara Dolan wins it back for Cappataggle, and Dara Dolan is on the ground. He tries to get up. He's under serious pressure over there as he tries to burrow his way out. The referee is quite close to it, but he says play on, and Micheál Garvey has it now, the centre half back. He's a big powerful man, as we said. He sprays the ball back the field towards Coughlin. Coughlin is in possession. He's got Donagh Campbell out this side of the field. If he plays it to Campbell, he's going forward, but he probably should have given the pass. He loses possession. It's picked up by Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon has already got 2 points. He's got a runner inside him. That is Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk now under serious pressure going through, but Tom Quirk just gets enough purchase on that, puts it over the bar. Good score by Tom Quirk, and Turlough lead with 9 minutes played here. They lead by 6 points to 4.
Yeah, I think Garvey was coming with a hook, and Tom Quirk just delayed that extra second, throwing up the ball and avoided it, popped it straight over the bar. Great score by Tom Quirk, as he's known as.
Yeah, 6 points to 4. His side lead. We have almost 9 minutes played here. James Scahill is getting ready to take the puck out for Cappataggle. Just slows it down somewhat as this puck out is going to be taken. The ball is pucked out. It goes over to the far side of the field. David Malone is underneath it, and he just gets a little push just as he was about to
well spotted,
take
nice.
that ball out of the air, and it's going to be a free to Cappataggle.
Yeah, he's pointing us at the back of the helmet. Scahill's puck outs are still going a long way. They're still going 10 yards past the 65 into that half forward line.
Against the strong wind.
Yeah, he was delayed on that. He'll definitely be hitting down around the 21 for the second half. And first free of the day for Niall Collins, is it?
Yeah, Niall Collins will take the free for Cappataggle. It is the first free of the day. We've had 10 points so far. They've all come from play. This is a scoreable opportunity, but it's a difficult one against that wind. He's over towards the stand side of the field, hitting into the town end here in Kenny Park and at the night. This would reduce the deficit if he could have put it between the posts. It's not an easy one by any means, and unfortunately for Cappataggle it goes wide, and for Niall Collins it goes wide. So quick puck out taken again by Darragh Walsh. He's very quick on the puck outs, gets it off to Mark Murphy. Mark Murphy goes long inside towards Barry Callan. Callan just lets the ball run over his head into the path of Sean Loftus. Loftus goes for point number 3, and Loftus has put that one to the wrong side of the post. I think he has put it to the wrong side of the post, and that's 3 wides for the side for both sides now, as this puck out is going to be taken.
He was aiming for his third point today, but he was very tight angle over there. He was inside the 13, and Jamania could break onto this.
Jamania tries to break onto it there, but Kevin Hussey just got there ahead of him, and there's just a slight head injury there. Nothing untoward at all, as Jamania is down injured, but obviously with a little head injury like that, there's obviously going to be a break in play. But it's been a frantic start, Cyril. 10 minutes gone. We've had 10 points all from play, 6 points to 4.
Yeah, it's great hurling. Nice, great open hurling. Some great scores in it already. Cappataggle will be delighted. Playing against a strong breeze, 2 point down, 10 minutes played. They've got some lovely scores for 4 from play. Collins could have even brought it back to a 1 point game there with that free, but even in his stance on that side, his breeze kind of coming in over his shoulder, but the minute is leaving his hurl, it's pushing towards that far post and put it just outside the post, and that Jamania just picked up a knock to the helmet, and I think he'll have to go off of this, if I'm right in saying, and probably going to be a throw ball. No one was in. No one was in throw ball.
Yeah. As he gets ready to take this free for his side, it's going to be a throw ball, I think, here, as Jamania just fixes the helmet. I think he's not coming off, but anyway, it's going to be a throw ball, and the player from either side will try to win possession here, as this ball is going to be thrown in. 6 points to 4. Conor Quinlan throws it in. The ball goes across the goals. It's picked up by the Cappataggle. I mean, there's a break inside if Cappataggle can work it through. The ball goes through towards Liam Collins, and I think his brother Niall just took it off his toes, and it's picked up by Dan Loftus, and Daniel gets the ball off his left hand side, goes long up towards Sean Lennon. Sean Lennon lets the ball goes over his head, but Darragh Dolan should be there. Plays the ball across the field to Lewis Coughlin, and Lewis Coughlin wearing number 8 but playing in the half back line for Cappataggle. He's in possession now. He looks upfield. He tried to play space, but all that was over there is Kevin Hussey, and he just does pick out Kevin Hussey, and Kevin Hussey comes away now for Turloughmore, and Kevin Hussey hand passes the ball off to Dahi Burke. The marauding centre half back plays a lovely ball inside towards Conor Walsh. Will Walsh get there before it goes out over the line? I think he might just get there in time. He doesn't actually. It just goes wide. That's 4 wides for Turloughmore, 3 for Cappataggle.
Dahi just overcooked the pass down to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh made a great move because Coughlin had come out to clear that ball. He drifted in behind him and looked like he was running into space, but just ran out of road, as they say, at the end, and Skehill now with a big puck out again.
James Skehill will take the puck out. Is he looking for someone to come short? He is looking for someone to come short. It's going to be intercepted again though by Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon tries to flick the ball forward. He doesn't. Sean O'Hanlon is in possession. Sean O'Hanlon goes for point number 3. 2 of them have come, or the one of them has come from a poor puck out by James, but that unfortunately from Turloughmore's perspective, unfortunately from Cappataggle's, that one goes wide. 5 wides to 3 now, as we reached the 12th minute. 6 points to 4. Darragh Dolan is looking for the puck out, but he's not going to get it, I think, on this occasion. Will James go along towards David Malone over on the far side of the field? He will go over towards Malone. Malone is a big man, tries to win possession, and he's surely fouled the Turloughmore man over there. I think he has. That's going to be a free to Turloughmore on the far side of the field.
Yeah, straight in his back, and Cappataggle just begin to struggle a small bit on their own puck out there. I think that's Sean O'Hanlon that has intercepted the last 2 puck outs. He was drifting from the wing forward position into the middle of the field there, and got clobbered, as they say, Niall.
Yeah, he started well though, and the guy, as we've said here before, he's a lot of potential.
Yeah, still very young. I'd say he's around 21. Maybe played on the 20s last year. Yeah, I'm right in saying that. And fine hurler and loads of ability, and big strong man, and always good for a few scores.
Conor Walsh stands over the free for Turloughmore. 13 minutes played here. He's virtually on his own 65 metre line as he gets ready to take this free for Turloughmore. They lead by 6 points to 4. It's the first free for Walsh in this game. He's already got a score from play. He got 8 points last time out. This is going to be his 10th point in the championship. He has made the difference. He's got the accuracy as well. He puts it over the bar, and that's 13 minutes played. Conor Walsh from a free puts Turlough 3 in front as James Skehill gets ready to take the puck out now for Cappataggle. 3 between them. Turlough have got 5 out of the last 6 points as James Skehill gets ready to take the puck out for his side, and he goes long looking for Aina Garvey on this side of the field. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Jan Mannion. Jan Mannion is soloing forward. I think his boot started to come off there at one stage. Tries to flick the ball over Dahi Burke's head. I think he's just going to get a free for the initial foul, but I think his boot started to come off, Cyril, as he was trying to make headway there.
Yeah, possibly. I'd say he picked up a knock. He ran into Dahi Burke now, and Dahi Burke is down with possibly a slight dead leg at that. But as he was taken off, he looked like he got clipped all right, and there's going to be a free in, which will be difficult enough position between the 45 and 65 into the breeze for Niall Collins. Yeah,
Niall Collins, the man that will take the free. Jan Mannion still getting some attention. Dahi Burke is getting some attention out there as well. 7 points for Turloughmore, 4 points for Cappataggle. Cappataggle scorers have been Niall Collins with 2. Oran Finn has also been on target, as has Jan Mannion. He got the first point of the day. While for Turloughmore, Tom Kirk has got a point. Sean O'Hanlon has got 2. Sean Loftus has got 2. And Conor Walsh has also got 2. One of those from play and 1 from a free. 7 points to 4, as Niall Collins is just settling himself down before he takes this free. But there's still players, 2 Turloughmore players, just getting some attention out there. Dahi Burke, as you said, may have some sort of a dead leg, I'd say, Cyril, is it?
Yeah, just Jan Mannion had flicked it over his head, and Dahi had actually read it and has hurled to it. He was in the air, and Jan Mannion had ran into his momentum, carried him into Dahi, and it looked like his calf, and he was slow enough now. He wouldn't see Dahi going down too handy, and he wasn't happy with it, and he's just receiving a bit of attention. A bit of changing inside here in the full back line. Dan Loftus started on Jan Mannion. They swapped Traers onto him now. Dan Loftus picked up Liam Collins, which has been quiet, but he can bring a huge threat, a fine hurler. And Ronan Burke has changed from Liam Collins into, I think it's Garvey that's gone to the edge of the square now.
Yeah, 7 points to 4. Niall Collins still getting ready to take the free. He's already scored twice for Cappataggle, both from play so far in the game, as still Dahi Burke gets the attention out there. From a Turloughmore perspective, there's 7 points to 4 they lead. 15 minutes have been played. We'll have at least 2 to 3 minutes of additional time, I'd say, at the end of the first half as well.
We'll have to get a bit. Jan Mannion injured twice, and I suppose this injury is nearly 2 minutes as itself, so you're being very generous, Niall.
It's always good to be generous. Anyway, Dahi Burke seems to be okay. He's up, or is he coming off the field? We're not quite sure.
I was wondering why Jan Mannion didn't have to go off the field. Do you have to go off the field with a head injury?
Maybe if you get injured, it might be slightly different. It's different than obviously taking off the helmet. But Dahi Burke is coming off the field at the moment now. Turlough haven't as yet brought on anyone, I think, as he gets ready to take this free for his side. Sean Lannan is coming back into defence. Turloughmore are bringing on a sub. It's Matthew Tarpey that's coming on. Not a bad sub to come on, but Dahi Burke looks in a bit of bother, sir.
Yeah, he's hobbling awkwardly now, but I don't know, is this a temporary sub or a proper sub? We haven't that information available to us, but he's not happy with it anyway. He's receiving treatment from 2 here from Turloughmore, and Tarpey's gone on in a position. Yeah,
Niall Collins is going to take the free. I'm not quite sure what they're waiting for. The sub is actually on. Conor Quinlan is looking as to what the story is, but Matthew Tarpey has come in, and so I presume we can start the game. Conor Quillen's wondering, is it a full sub or not to start the game. He's not quite sure.
Tarpey's gone off again.
Matthew Tarpey is staying on. It's a blood sub actually, even though I don't see too much blood, but anyway, it's Niall Collins who'll stand over the free. Matthew Tarpey is coming off the field again, even though with the blood sub he's back off. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Turlough down to 14 at the moment.
No paper exchanged at all, so
Niall Collins takes the free. He puts it over the bar, and Dahi Burke is back on after that break of about 3 minutes, but Niall Collins did point the free. It's 7 points to 5, and Dahi Burke is back in from a Turloughmore perspective. 7 points to 5. Quick poke out by Dara Walsh this side of the field, looking for Killian Traers. Traers is in possession now. Traers looks upfield off his left hand side. He looks for Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon puts out the hand. O'Hanlon is in possession. O'Hanlon sprays the ball right across the field towards Killian Whelan. It is Killian Whelan, and Killian Whelan puts the ball between the posts. That's his first score of the day. Good score by Killian Whelan for Turloughmore, and they've answered with a good point there. And with 18 minutes played, Killian Whelan is the first man to scores his first point, I should say, for Turloughmore. They lead 8 points to 5. Quick puck out. Donncha Campbell is in possession. Donncha tries to get away from Tom Quirk. He's under a bit of bother here, but he does well. Solos forward, flicks the ball off the ground. Campbell now, his first season playing senior hurling. He's under serious pressure there, and he's adjudged to have over carried the ball, and it's going to be a free to Turloughmore. He just had no options, Cyril, and he got into a small bit of bother coming out, maybe a small bit of inexperience as well, but it's a free into Turloughmore.
Yeah, there was a small hand in across him that was slowing him down and forced him to take them few extra steps that he didn't want to take. O'Hanlon did very well on the last score. Looked like he was going to recycle back to Tom Tan, gave a dummy hand pass, came in field. Killian Whelan did very well, landed in that space in the half hour line and popped it over the bar, and they closed down the sharp puck out. And so a chance for Conor Walsh now to get second point, I think, from frees, Niall, on the board. You're better with the old stats sometimes than I am.
He's got 2 so far now, 1 from play and 1 from a free, so this will be his 3rd one. We have a good vantage point here to see what this one has gone over the bar. I think it's just about got inside, is it? It has got inside the post. That's a score for Conor Walsh, and that's his 3rd score of the day. So 3 points for him, 2 frees and 1 from play, and that extends the Turlough lead out to 9 points to 5. But as we know, they're playing with a fairly strong wind, it must be said, in this first half. The ball is won again by Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke is half hooked there as that ball is played down the field. It goes out over the line on this side of the field, and David Earls, the linesman here, says it's going to be a line ball, and the line ball is to Cappataggle, and Niall Collins, wearing number 10, is interested in taking this one.
He was blocked down, broke, and definitely should be a Turloughmore ball. I think like that he was striking it. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, could have been, but it was probably one either side now. Maybe this has gone the way it shouldn't have possibly. But anyway, it's Niall Collins taking the sideline. Niall goes in towards Jam Mannion. Jam Mannion tries to pick the ball up. He lays it off to Liam Collins. It's the first time we've seen Liam Collins this game. Liam tries to take on his man as he fouled there. Referee says no as he tried to work his way through, but it's won by Daniel Loftus in there. Daniel Loftus is in possession now for Turloughmore. Loftus looks upfield and off his left hand side he decides to go long, but it should be intercepted by Lewis Coughlin. It is intercepted by Lewis Coughlin. Coughlin plays the ball out towards Donnacha Campbell. Just gets a late challenge there from Barry Callan, and Barry puts up the hand to acknowledge it. Cappy are on an advantage here as they go up the field, and no advantage accruing for Cappataggle, so that's going to be a free from where the ball landed, I'd say, Cyril, for just a slight knock there by Barry Callan on Lewis Coughlin.
Cappataggle not happy because they're still in possession. It came in field. Darragh Dolan was free on his own 65. It's 10 yards further on from where it was. Oh no, it isn't, because where he got the clip of the helmet where the ball landed was where they were going to get the free.
They're going to get the free from, and it's Niall Collins who'll take it. It's outside his own 65 metre line.
They hadn't progressed, so in fairness, good refereeing, and Collins going to get a shot at the post.
Difficult free, Cyril, though, against the wind.
Difficult free against the breeze, yeah. He'll need Everton now to pint this. Wouldn't have the mushel Skehill would have, as they say, and for distance, and it's strong breeze right into it here now. He's going looking straight into the breeze to strike this. Yeah,
9 points to 5. He's on the Turloughmore 65 metre line against the wind as he takes this free. He has got the distance, I think. Has he got the accuracy? I don't think so. He's gone to the wrong side of the post. That's 4 wides for Cappataggle. 9 points to 5, Turloughmore lead. We have reached the 21st minute here. Darragh Walsh, the goalkeeper, takes the puck out. He goes quick up towards Barry Callan. Callan is not going to win possession here because James Garvey just pushes him out of the way. I think there's probably a bit of power there more so than anything else, was it?
Yeah, he did push him, but he used his strength on the ball, and they were both fighting for possession. I didn't think there was a lot in it. Tom Quirk had vacated this position here. He was sitting in the half forward line, and Barry Callan and James Garvey on a run for it, and sure, he's have deemed to have pushed him, I suppose.
Yeah, free to Turloughmore. Anyway, it's the upshot of it, and Conor Walsh stands over the free. He's looking for point number 4. 21 minutes played. This would be a double scores lead if he can put it between the posts. His side lead by 9 points to 5 so far. 21 minutes played here as he gets ready to take the free. Aided by the wind. 3 points he's got so far. 2 frees and 1 from play. Conor Walsh stands over the free. Conor Walsh lifts, bends and strikes the sliotar in towards the goals. He makes no mistake. I think he's put it between the posts. That's point number 4 for Conor, and that means that with 22 minutes played almost here, Turlough have built a double scores lead. I suppose they'll be happy, Cyril, though. They've got the last 3 points and gone 5 in front. Puck out is intercepted again, and Turlough come on the attack back towards Conor Walsh looking for point number 5, and has he judged the win to perfection? I think he has judged it well. He's put it between the posts, and that's point number 5 now for Conor Walsh, and all of a sudden, Cyril, there's 6 between them.
Yeah, Turlough will be very happy how they've overturned in puck outs, the mid-range puck outs. They've read them very well. They've caused Skehill a good few problems on them, and Skehill going short again here now, and they could come under pressure.
Darragh Dolan gets the ball out the field, but Turloughmore win it back, and it's with Sean Lannan. Sean Lannan is in possession there. He's fouled there surely by Donnacha Campbell. Referee says play on. Lannan still in possession. Gets the ball across the field towards Killian Whelan. Whelan's already got 1 point. Whelan going through and off his right hand side gets the ball in towards the goals. Is it going to carry? It's not going to carry. It's taken down well by James Skehill in the goal for Cappataggle. James decides to go route 1 down towards the centre half forward position. The ball is going to break in towards Liam Collins. Liam Collins looks as if he got a push there. The referee says play on. It's picked up and Cappataggle come on the attack. Niall Collins in possession. Tom Quirk comes in to put him under pressure, but Collins still is in possession for Cappataggle, and Cappataggle tried to work the ball through with Ronan Garvey wearing 14 trying to burrow his way through there, but Turlough have numbers there, and one of those is the cornerback. Ronan Burke goes across the field to Kevin Hussey. Hussey will go further out the field towards Sean O'Hanlon, and Sean O'Hanlon off the left hand side delivers a long ball inside towards the full forward line. Will Sean Loftus get there before it goes wide? He won't. It will go wide on this side side of the field here. 6 wides now for Turlough, but they lead by 6 points as well. Quick puck out over on the far side of the field to Michael Garvey. We have reached the 23rd minute. Garvey for Cappataggle looks upfield. He decides to go long inside towards Oran Finn. Finn and Mark Murphy battling possession, and Murphy just gets the flick away there. Good play by Mark Murphy. The ball breaks towards the half forward line. It's going to be picked up by Ian Garvey for Cappataggle. Garvey's wearing number 5. He's got the runner inside. He picks out Finn. This is a goal scoring opportunity. If Finn can get there, he can't get there. Can he pick it up at the second attempt? He can't. And eventually Daniel Loftus comes in for Turloughmore to try and retrieve the situation for his side. Zahi Burke comes in to help as well. There's been a slap there. It's going to be a free in, but for a couple of fleeting moments there, Cyril, it looked as if there was a goal chance for Cappataggle.
Yeah, Finn had got inside on Mark Murphy. They had tangled for the ball on the far side, went back out the field. Finn was quicker to get up and got inside him. And if the pass just went to hand, Niall, he'd have been in one-on-one and goalkeeper, and it would have been a great score for Cappataggle playing against the breeze. But they're going to have to settle with a point here, free in on the 21, and you'll be expecting Collins to put this over the bar.
Niall Collins will take the free now for Cappataggle. His side are 6 points in arrears at this stage. They got their last score on 17 minutes with a Collins free. We have now reached the 24th minute. He should put it between the posts. It's point number 4 now for Niall Collins. 24 minutes played here, and that means that they're back to a 5-point ball game. Niall Collins, the man who pointed the free there for Cappataggle. 11 points to 6 as Darragh Walsh decides to go route 1, and he launches it over to the far side of the field. He's looking for his brother over there. Conor Walsh puts up the hand. The ball is going to break inside though. It's going to be won by Darragh Dolan. Dolan tries to go down on the ball. He's under pressure from Sean O'Hanlon over there, and Sean O'Hanlon puts his former teacher, I'd say, under pressure over on the far side of the field. The ball breaks, and it breaks towards Garvey, Michael Garvey gets the ball off to Donncha Campbell. Campbell gets it back to Michael Garvey again, but he can't strike it. Eventually he pulls it out towards the middle of the field to Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn gets the ball further forward towards David Malone, but the ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Kevin Hussey. I think a bit of a wild swing there, but nothing too untoward in it. I think it's a free, is it, for Turloughmore? There's a Cappataggle man down injured. I think it's Michael Garvey as well. Not quite sure what happened there, but I think it's a free to Turloughmore.
Yeah, it was just a loose pass, and looked worse than it was actually, Niall, didn't Malone pulled that at one hand, and just looked a bit wild from his side. It probably was a touch high. Conor Walsh going to hit a free roughly on his own 65, maybe a couple of yards forward of that, and Michael Garvey must have got a clip on the way out. We didn't see that either, and it's an important 7 or 8 minutes for Cappataggle in order to stay in the game for this second half.
Conor Walsh will take the free. He's aided by the wind. He's on his own, almost in his own 65-metre line, almost in the centre of the field actually, as he gets ready to take this. Matthew Tarpey is warming up as well. It looks as if he will see action for Turloughmore. I wonder, is it Dahi Burke that might be in a bit of bother? We'll see in a couple of moments what is happening, but it's 11 points to 6, 25 minutes played here. As Conor Walsh takes the free, looking for point number 6. He's got the distance, he has also got the accuracy. He puts it between the posts, and that means with 26 minutes played, it's 12 points to 6.
He's hit them well. He's hit them frees well, and looks to be striking it very clean. I know he's playing with the elements of the breeze, but he's still striking it very well.
The puck out goes over towards this side of the field, and it's won by Turlough again. It's won by Darragh Whelan. Darragh Whelan gets it further forward, but Declan Cronin leaves the ball behind him, and it's picked up by Sean Loftus, and Loftus puts it over the bar. That's 27 minutes played, or 26 minutes played. Sean Loftus' third score, and I think Declan probably a bit disappointed with that. He didn't hold on to the ball, Cyril, but Turlough are gone 7 up now, which is a big lead coming up towards half time.
Yeah, Whelan went to move it inside quick. He hadn't seen that Sean Loftus had slipped inside. Dick Cronin had read it brilliantly, but failed to get it on the first touch, and left it behind him for a handy score for Sean Loftus. 13
points to 6. The ball is in the middle of the field, and there's players trying to win possession. Conor Quinlan blows the whistle, and he's just going to throw it in, I'd say. With a couple of minutes now to go before half time, we will have at least 2 to 3 minutes, I'm sure, of additional time as well for the injuries that we have had so far in the game. As the ball is pucked in, the ball is thrown in, the ball is going to be breaking in the middle of the field, and again we have a stalemate situation out there. There's players kicking the ball further forward. Turlough have it with the Killian Whelan trying to burrow his way through. He's on an advantage here, gets it back to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh gets the ball further forward. It's going to be a free to Turlough because there was no advantage accruing there, and a free here to Turloughmore following the foul there on Killian Whelan, and another chance here for Conor Walsh to extend the lead further for Turlough.
Yeah, he did well to get it up, and that's kind of things you need, to win a dirty ball like that. Broke out of the ruck, keeps momentum with Turloughmore. A chance for Conor Walsh from the middle of the field, and two Whelans have done fairly well in midfield. Darragh cut out the lash puck out there from Skehill, and Killian has a few points got. I think he's 2 got, I say, or 1 taken down, 1 point, and one pulled from the crossbar from Skehill. So they've been fairly dominating midfield.
27 minutes played. Conor Walsh stands over the free now for Turloughmore. He's been deadly accurate so far. He's hit 5 frees and 1 from play so far, or 2 from play I should say, and 4 from frees so far. He's got 6 points. He's looking for point number 7 in this game. Point number 7 is on its way. He's put it between the posts. That's 14 points to 6, and Turlough have extended their lead out. They have got 9 out of the last 11 points Earl as well, which shows the strength of that wind.
Yeah, and we were saying it was around 6 or 7 points, Niall, so it'd be important for Cappataggle trying to stick with it here and get a few scores on the board.
Turlough coming in with Killian. Traers tries to flick the ball forward, but Oran Finn puts him under pressure, and Traers is in possession. He's got a runner inside. If he can pick him out, he can pick him out. Lovely flick pass in towards Kevin Hussey. Kevin Hussey now is bearing down on goal. He's got Barry Callan on one side of him. Would he flick it to Barry Callan? The pass is just off. Callan still has possession. Callan does well to get the ball off towards Dara Whelan. Whelan goes for goal and flashes it over the bar. A point for Dara Whelan. The Whelan brothers have both scored now. Good score by Dara Whelan, but Turlough are probably showing their championship credentials here at the latter stages of this first half.
Yeah, Hussey's loose pass looked like it killed momentum for a goal chance, but Barry Callan gave a lovely pass, switch pass going the other way back to Dara Whelan, run into it, took a shot on goal, ended up about 6 inches above the crossbar, and well worked score. Lovely play there, interchange of passes.
All of a sudden there's 9 between them. This is a goal scoring opportunity for Cappataggle. The ball breaks inside to Niall Collins. He's bearing down on goal. Niall Collins on the 14 metre line. Niall Collins goes for goal. It's saved. It's blocked some by the full back. It breaks out towards Liam Collins. I think it hit Daniel Loftus, and the ball is won by Turloughmore. They're coming out of defence. There's a free out to Turloughmore there. There was a goal scoring opportunity. Was it Daniel Loftus? I think it hit, and Daniel he got the full force of that, I think, in the chest as Niall Collins was bearing down on goal. It was a goal scoring opportunity, but in fairness to Loftus, he was brave, sir.
Oh, very brave, did very well. Finn was right. He done the right thing. He went in. He had loads of room. I actually thought it was Ronser that blocked it. It was Dan Loftus trying to scramble back, perhaps. I'm not too sure. But it was Dan Loftus that picked up the knock. And
Ronan Burke is down injured as well now, so it could be maybe a combination of both. But it was definitely blocked anyway. So there was bravery there.
Chasing back, so it could have been the second ball. It could have been the second ball. He came under pressure with. Dara Walsh had dived. He was trying to make a save it, but super back play. Look at in that situation, you're just trying to get anything on it. You're trying to find out where the ball is going to go and just throw your body at it, and that's exactly what Turlough did there, and defended very well now, and probably a bit disappointed the way it broke through the half back line, but very sharp of Collins to whip onto it and create the goal scoring opportunity.
And from Cappataggle's perspective, a goal would have been a huge score coming up to half time.
They needed a lift, and that's what we were kind of saying. They kind of needed to stick with it and try and get scores on the board. Sure, going into injury time, I'd be expecting of about 6 minutes to be played here with the few knocks. We've had 3 or 4 stoppages with injuries, including this one, and Turloughmore will be delighted with this Gahin. 15 points to 6 up at half time. They might even get another score 2 on the board. Yeah,
Turlough 9 to the good at the moment, 15 points to 6 as Cyril said, but that was the goal scoring opportunity for Cappataggle. This just wasn't taken, but great defensive play, it must be said, by the Turloughmore men, as this free is going to be pucked out by Dara Walsh, the goalkeeper. Dara Walsh will go direct, I'd say, with this one. And he does go direct. He goes towards the brother again over on the far side of the field. They must be playing a lot of hurling around Bournemore, the two brothers. But anyway, Cappataggle win possession. It's won by Donica Campbell. Campbell off to Dara Dolan. Dolan looks upfield, but his shot just doesn't get the purchase on it. It's won by Kevin Hussey. Kevin Hussey gets the ball forward. That's going to be a yellow card, I'd say, as well as it for Dara, not Dara Dolan, but it looks as if it could be a yellow card for Cappataggle as a Niall Collins out there.
Yeah, he got well hacked now, in fairness. He was sliding a hand pass. Who's it down? Is it O'Hanlon? No, it's not O'Hanlon down. Possibly one of the Whelans. Or it's Hussey. And he was slipping a hand pass out and got a crack in the head or in the face guard.
Yeah, I think
he's alright.
I think he's okay. Yeah, 4 minutes injury time, I think they said. Not quite sure. I think it said 4, but we'll see if that's true. But Niall Collins is the man who picks up the yellow card there for that. But it's another scoreable opportunity for Turloughmore and another scoreable opportunity for Conor Walsh. He's been deadly accurate so far with the place balls and with the frees. He's got 7 points so far for his side, 5 frees and 2 from play as he stands over this free, aided by the wind. 32 minutes have almost been played now, 9 points between them. This would put 10 between them as we come up towards half time. 15 points to 6 in favour of Turloughmore so far in this championship game here. As Conor Walsh takes the free, he makes no mistake, he puts it between the posts, and in fairness, Surly, he's hitting them very well in this first half.
Yeah, very confident over them, and he's came deep for a good few of them around his own 65 there. I know he's had the breeze, but he's done very well, and short free won by Lewis Coughlin.
Yeah, 8 points now for Conor out of the 16 that Turlough have scored. Suddenly there's 10 points between them. Turlough have got the last 5 points of the half. They lead by 16 points to 6, and this free out is going to be taken by the centre half back. The centre half back is Micheál Garvey, and Micheál Garvey will take this free for Cappataggle.
Jeez, He's moving him back a few yards. Lord.
Yeah, it's hard enough, I'd say, against the wind to strike the ball. But anyway, he's been moved back a bit further. But we'll see, he's a fine striker of the ball, is Michael Garvey, the centre half back. 32.5 minutes played here as he gets ready to take this free. He will drive this long down the field. Let's say he does drive it long down the field. And it's a long high ball that goes in towards the edge of the square. Dahi Burke will put up that hand, will he? He tries to put up. It's going to break inside. And out comes the goalkeeper, Dara Walsh. He flicks the ball away. But Cappataggle have numbers there. One of those is Niall Collins. Collins back to Jan Mannion. Mannion should put it over the bar. Mannion has put it between the posts. And that's Jan Mannion's second score of the day. A point that Cappataggle badly needed, Cyril, as we come up towards half time.
Yeah, Dara Walsh pushed it away, could have pushed it a bit more and allowed Cappataggle to gather it and recycle it, pushed it back on top of Jan Mannion, popped it straight over the bar. Good score by Cappataggle. 16
points to 7. We have 33 minutes played here. We've probably about a minute left before half time as Conor Walsh or Dara Walsh tries to take the puck out, and Dara goes long down the field again. There's players on both sides going to go up for this ball. It's going to break towards Declan Cronin as he tries to pick it up for Cappataggle, but Turloughmore are also there. The referee will probably throw the ball in between two players as we come up towards the break here, the interval, as we said. The second game is also live on Stream Sport. That is between Sarsfields and Castlegar, two teams who won as well in the first round of the championship, but Turloughmore are in possession. They try to work a score here before half time. They could work a goal because Dara Whelan is bearing down a goal. He scored a goal last time out into the back of the net. Dara Whelan has scored the goal for Turloughmore. 1-16 all of a sudden to 1 goal and 7 points, and Dara Whelan has got his second goal of the championship. He's got 1-1 today. He broke onto that pass there. Not quite sure was his brother Killian that gave it to him. It was Killian off to Dara Whelan into the back of the net. That's a huge lead, 1-16 to 7.
Yeah, Killian just straight and going into contact and slips out a pass. Dara Whelan going a full tilt, which is very, very quick, as we know. Got in on goal and a great strike. Remember, he got in Niall earlier on the other side, whizzed it just over the bar, went low this side and in beside Cahill, and great goal. 1-19
to 7 points. Foul on Jan Mannion there, and it's going to be a free. And the free, no doubt, is to Cappataggle as we come up towards half time. But that's a big lead now, 1-16 to 7 points.
It's a huge lead, and it'll be a difficult half time now for Cappataggle, trying to get themselves going and motivated back in for that. Collins with a free here now. Hopefully he'll have the distance to try and land this one and put a bit less between the sides.
Collins gets ready to take the free for Cappataggle. Turlough have scored 4 goals and 47 points in a game and a half, so that's not a bad score so far for them in the championship.
I told you were better at the stats night.
Niall Collins takes the free and he puts it wide, unfortunately, from a Cappataggle's perspective. I'd say that'll be half time.
Yeah.
And Conor Quinlan is calling for the ball. It's half time. The goal just come before half time there for Turloughmore. They lead 1-16 to 7 points at half time. That is a big lead. We were saying it would be a 6-7 point win, you would think, but Turloughmore have extended out to 19 points to 7, 12 points between them, and Turlough looking good.
Yeah, but we're after seeing a 6 point margin there very easily, but Cappataggle missing their goal chance up here, and they get a half a chance. Turloughmore down this far end. Dara Whelan brazen enough to go for it, carried it in along and stuck it into the corner of the net. Yeah,
it's half time here in the first of the Senior Hurling Championship double bill, and Turloughmore looking to win their second game of the championship. They are 12 points up against Cappataggle at half time. Turloughmore 1-16, Cappataggle 7 points.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Gets the ball inside to Jan Mannion at corner forward. Jay puts out the hand. Jay spins his man. He goes past Daniel Loftus. Jan Mannion bearing down on goal. Will he tap it over the bar? He should. And he puts it straight between the posts. It's the first
over the bar. Very comfortable score.
Cappy lead by a point. Michael Garvey's in possession. He loses though. Gives it to Sean O'Hanlon. He got 4 points last time out. He's got the equaliser here. He's quick as a flash. He puts it over the bar. There's players from both sides now battling to get the ball here, and it's Cappataggle who have it with Niall Collins. Collins in possession. Collins going for a score. That's a majestic effort, Cyril. He puts it behind and he throws the ball over his shoulder in towards the goals. It's going to the hand of James Skehill. He drops it. It's in the net. Is it? It's not. And Skehill gets it gone over the bar actually. It's gone over the bar actually. Goes long in towards Niall Collins. Collins wearing number 10. He's in front of his man. He comes inside his man. He winds up for point number 2, and Niall Collins makes no mistake. Puts it between the posts. But it's intercepted over there by Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon goes for a score from on the sideline. O'Hanlon puts it between the posts. That's 2 points for Sean O'Hanlon. I suppose both goalkeepers will. It's picked up by Sean Loftus. He tries to get away from Declan Cronin. He does get away from Declan Cronin, and that is a superb effort by Sean Loftus. He was a huge miss for Turloughmore, and last year gets the ball further forward to the wing forward Killian Whelan. He's fouled there. Referee gives the advantage at the moment after Conor Walsh. Should be a score for Walsh. Walsh puts it over the bar.
Hussey gave it to Conor Walsh, popped it over the bar.
Garvey goes long with that ball down towards Oran Finn. Oran Finn has it for Cappy. Oran Finn goes for a score, and Oran Finn runner inside him. That is Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk now under serious pressure going through, but Tom Quirk just gets enough purchase on this game. He's already got a score from play. He got 8 points last time out. This is going to be his 10th point in the championship. He has made the difference. He's got the accuracy. Blood sub. He's back off. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Turlough down to 14 at the moment.
No paper exchanged at all. So
Niall Collins takes the free. He puts it over the hand. O'Hanlon is in possession. O'Hanlon sprays the ball right across the field towards Killian Whelan. Is it? It is Killian Whelan. And Killian Whelan puts the ball between the posts. That's him, one from a free. So this will be his third one. We have a good vantage point here to see what this one has gone over the bar. I think it's just about got inside. Is it? It has got inside the post. That's a score for Conor Walsh. The puck out is intercepted again, and Turlough come on the attack back towards Conor Walsh, looking for point number 5. And has he judged the win to perfection? I think he has judged it well. It's 11 points to 6, 25 minutes played here. As Conor Walsh takes the free, looking for point number 6. He's got the distance. He has also got the accuracy. Again, it's won by Dara Whelan. Dara Whelan gets it further forward, but Declan Cronin leaves the ball behind him, and it's picked up by Sean Loftus, and Loftus puts it over the bar. He's got Barry Callan one side of him. Would he flick it to Barry Callan? The pass is just off. Callan still has possession. Callan does well to get the ball off towards Dara Whelan. Whelan goes for a goal and flashes it over. Scoring opportunity for Cappataggle. The ball breaks inside to Niall Collins. He's bearing down on goal. Niall Collins on the 14-metre line. Niall Collins goes for a goal. It's saved. It's blocked by the full back. It's and out comes the goalkeeper Dara Walsh. He flicks the ball away, but Cappataggle have numbers there. One of those is Niall Collins. Collins back to Jan Mannion. Mannion should put it over the bar. Mannion has put it. The second game is also live on Stream Sport. That is between Sarsfields and Castlegar, two teams who won as well in the first round of the championship, but Turloughmore are in possession. They try to work a score here before half time. They could work a goal because Dara Whelan is bearing down a goal. He scored a goal last time out into the back of the net. Dara Whelan has scored the goal for And you're all very welcome back here to Kenny Park and Athenry for the second half of the Senior Hurling Championship game between Turloughmore and Cappataggle. Turlough well in control in the first half. We see that Cappataggle have a sub on in the middle of the field, and wearing number 27 for Cappataggle. I'm not sure is it Donald Mannion that has come on, but we'll see in a couple of minutes who that number 27 for Cappataggle is. I think it could be Donald Mannion for Cappy. He's in at half time. We see that it's Dara Dolan actually the man that's gone off, and we also see I think there's 2 subs on for Cappy. We'll see in a second as to is there a second sub on as well in the Cappataggle attack. But anyway, it's 1 goal and 16 points to 7 points as this puck out is going to be taken. David Malone has also gone off the Cappataggle team. We'll see who has come on for David Malone in a couple of minutes, but Cappataggle still making a couple of subs at half time.
Yeah, I think it's Keane Bowe's gone to wing forward there possibly. I seen Liam Donoghue having a good chat on before the game on a few bit of different things, so he brought him in for the second half.
Yeah, he's a guy that would have played senior hurling of course last year as well, and can remember in the quarter final getting a couple of good scores against St Thomas's as Cappy on the attack here with James Garvey. Garvey's in possession now. The Aina Garvey I should say gets the ball back towards the midfielder, and the ball is played towards Donald Mannion. Mannion is in possession in the middle of the field now. Donald Mannion takes on his man, has a hand pass, and he plays the ball off, and Cappataggle come on the attack. Is this the opening score of the second half for Oisin Finn? It is, and Oisin Finn puts it between the posts. That's the first score of the second half for Cappataggle. They needed a good start, Cyril, they've got it. Good score by Oisin Finn, the midfielder.
Yeah, Donald Mannion into it straight away, recycle back out and give a nice hand pass to an on-rushing Oisin Finn, and straight over the bar. Well, I wouldn't say straight over the bar. Turloughmore arguing that it was hanging on that far post, but looked over from where we were, I suppose.
Ball is pucked out over to the far side of the field. 116 now to 8 points as the rain is about to come down here in Kenny Park and Athenry. Killian Traer is in possession, gets it back to Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke goes route one in towards the full forward. Declan Cronin and Sean Loftus battling for possession, and Cronin is in possession. At the second attempt he picks it up. He was half tempted I'd say to go back to James Cahill, but he decides to go out the field, but it's intercepted as Sean Lannan is in possession, and Sean Lannan puts the ball high. He puts it between the posts, and there's a good number of unforced errors really creeping into the Cappataggle team. They've given a good few scores away like that. Good score there. Quick puck out to the far side of the field up towards Mannion. Jan Mannion is in possession, but the referee I think has told him to stop the play as he was about to go through there.
Touch quick, he wanted to mark. He's pointing saying he wanted the whistle, he wanted to mark it down, so Skehill has to reload on this one, but it's a pity. Jan Mannion would have been in a good position one-on-one versus Daniel Loftus on the far end of the field if he was allowed play.
Quick puck out was taken, and Cappy's Donica Campbell drives the ball down the field, looking inside towards Liam Collins, but Liam Collins can't win possession. He tries to win it in the second attempt, and Liam Collins is in possession. He loses because Killian Traers goes back for Turloughmore, and Killian Traers gets the ball out the field, and Killian is in possession now. Killian is soloing forward. He's out on the 65 metre line. He goes long up towards Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh now for Turlough over on the far side of the field, decides to go in towards the full forward line again. And the ball is going to break. It's going to break into the path of Oisin Finn. Finn looks across the field. He picks out Lewis Coughlin over there with that distinctive yellow helmet. Coughlin goes over to this side of the field looking for Jan Mannion. It goes too high though, and it should be Daniel Loftus' ball. It is Daniel Loftus' ball, and he is a support player in Kevin Hussey. Kevin Hussey has got Tom Kirk further up the field. He decides to go to Dahi Burke. Dahi Burke goes back to Kevin Hussey. Soloing forward now is Kevin Hussey. Goes into a bit of bother, but eventually plays the ball off the ground. Hand passes it off to Dara Whelan. Back to Killian Traers. You know, well, a few of these lads are used to probably playing a bit of football with Corrafin and Clare Galway. As that ball goes inside towards Barry Callan. Callan is in possession now for Turloughmore. Barry Callan has the ball. Hand passes the ball back to Sean O'Hanlon. Sean O'Hanlon over on the far side of the field. Got 2 lovely points in the first half. Plays the ball back to Killian Traers. Traers hand passes it to Conor Walsh. Walsh goes in towards Sean Loftus at full forward. The ball breaks off Sean Loftus, and eventually he picks it up at the second attempt. The referee Conor Quinlan gets out of the way as Sean Loftus goes for the score, and over the shoulder Loftus puts that one wide. Bit disappointed I'm sure with that one, but Turlough working the ball well out of defence, and another wide for them. That's 7 wides, but the quick puck out is taken again. It goes long down the field. Up goes Ronan Burke. He misjudges it, but his brother is there. His brother is Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke is in possession. He'll probably go back to the goalkeeper. He will. He goes back to Dara Walsh. Dara Walsh off his left hand side goes across to Mark Murphy. 117 to 8 points. Turlough lead. We have 3 minutes gone in the second half as Mark Murphy comes out from the corner back position. He goes long down the field, but it should be won by Michael Garvey. It is Michael Garvey now, the centre half back for Cappataggle. Tries to work his way up the field, but Turlough win back possession again. That looked like a throw from where I was standing anyway, and Turlough get away with that one, and the ball goes out towards the middle of the field. It's picked up by Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon has it now. O'Hanlon is soloing forward or Sean Lannan I should say, gets the ball inside to Sean Loftus. Sean Loftus goes for a score. The last one went wide. Is this one going to come inside the post? This one is going to come inside the post. That's a lovely score, Cyril, by Sean Loftus. He puts it between the posts.
Less time, further out, most difficult shot than the last one, and or more difficult shot than the last one, and straight over the bar by Sean Loftus. Great score.
Yeah, he's got 4 points from play.
Sign of a good forward, you know, when you don't mind that the last one has gone over and you just go for it again.
Turlough come on the attack, but Dahi Burke reads the intentions there, and Dahi Burke is in possession. Hand passes it off to Conor Walsh. Conor Walsh looks upfield, tries to pick out Sean Lennon. It goes over his head. It's picked up by Donal Mannion. Mannion gets the ball over to the far side of the field to Keane Bowes, and Keane Bowes goes long inside towards Jan Mannion in a race position. He's fouled there, is he? He is fouled by Daniel Loftus. Going to be a free in, and a free in to Cappataggle. A scoreable one as the ball somehow was ended up in the net, but it's a scoreable free all the same now that should be put between the posts for Niall Collins.
Yeah, I fell to Dahi, and he said he'd keep Dara Walsh busy and stuck it in the corner of the net after the whistle was blown. But Turloughmore coughing up here a small bit, Niall, as they're coming out, and in the first half as well, that they around the middle of the field they got coughed up a good few chances for Cappataggle, and on a sharper day that have conceded more scores based on that.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's something that they'll be working on, no doubt, for the next round of the championship, as that ball goes over the bar from Niall Collins, 118 to 9 points, as the goalkeeper Dara Walsh will take the puck out, and Dara decides to go down the field again. Good puck out by Dara to the side of the field. Conor Walsh will go up to try and win. It's going to break towards Sean O'Hanlon there. There's 3 Cappataggle men. It's picked up somehow by Donnacha Campbell, bursting out of defence. Was he fouled there? Referee didn't give him the free, and the ball is played back towards Éanna Garvey, and Éanna Garvey goes long inside towards the full forward line. The ball is going to break. It's going to break into the path of Daniel Loftus. Loftus just gets there ahead of Jan Mannion, and Loftus is in possession now. Daniel Loftus hand passes the ball off to Killian Traers. He look upfield to pick out Sean O'Hanlon. It just goes ahead of Sean O'Hanlon, but he should get there ahead of Micheál Garvey. Sean O'Hanlon is in possession now for Turloughmore, but Garvey does well, and Garvey's in possession. Garvey's foul is going to be a free out. And a chance here for Cappataggle to get on the attack once more.
Those possessions coming out now, they need to be finding their men, and they've gone a bit wayward on Turloughmore coming up the field, and it's led for Cappataggle getting the ball back a bit in that area, and a chance for Garvey here. He should have the distance. Breeze will nearly be at his back at that stage.
Micheál Garvey takes the free. It's high, it's very high. He definitely has the distance, Cyril. Has he the accuracy? He sure has, and he puts it between the posts. Good score. That's the 10th point now for Cappataggle. They just need to keep doing their best to chip away at this Turloughmore lead at this moment in the game, 118 to 10 points.
Yeah, it was a good position for him to hit the free, but difficult enough all the same. He was nearly on his own 45, but directly behind him, as we say. Ball
goes off Lewis Coughlin over on the far side of the field. Line ball to Turloughmore over there. That was Micheál Garvey's first score of the day. A huge long range free as Mark Murphy will get ready to take the sideline cut for his side. 118 to 10 points. The cornerback wearing number 4. Of course, his first cousin was wearing number 2 for Clare in the All-Ireland final. Adam Hogan, of course. That ball goes long down the field. It's won by Sean Loftus. Sean Loftus off the left hand side goes for a shower, and Sean Loftus puts point number 5 between the posts. In fairness to Sean Loftus, he got 1/6 the last time out. He's got 5 points, Cyril, today. He looks sharp in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, Declan Crone having a go on the fins there, just try and get a bit more protection or a bit more cover, but he's under pressure there on Sean Loftus.
119 to 10 points. Cappy win possession, and Cappy come on the attack, but that's a poor pass there. Goes out over the line, and it's a line ball to Turloughmore, and it will be Kevin Hussey, no doubt, who will take the line ball for Turloughmore. He's wearing number 5. Of course, he didn't play in last year's county final. Sean Loftus, of course, only came on as a sub, so the Turlough squad is building as they will probably go on and get out of this group, you would think, in the championship. Okay, if they win this game, they will probably top the group as well. 119 to 10 points they lead at this stage in the game, as the sideline is taken by Kevin Hussey. The ball goes long down the field. It's going to be won by James Garvey, the big man at full back for Cappataggle. James Garvey is just being fouled there, and that's going to be a free out. It's right out here in front of us, and James just getting the benefit of the doubt there, sir, but it's a free out, and Micheál Garvey's coming over to take it.
Yeah, look, he had kind of stopped his feet. I'd imagine when you're in that situation, you need to keep the feet pumping in an effort to get out of it. He had stopped thinking he possibly had the free before the whistle was blown, so lucky to get it. And another one by Garvey. This one is nearer, Niall, nearer to the post, but breeze blowing across him a small bit, and he'll have to hang it over on that far post.
And that's what he does. He tries to bring it in. Is it going to come in? It's not going to come in far enough, though. It's wide, 6 wides for Cappataggle, but a long strike in the ball, it must be said, by the Cappataggle man there, as that free is taken, or the puck out is taken over the far side of the field. It's intercepted by Donal Mannion over there, but Killian Traers does well to go back and retrieve the situation for his side. And Turloughmore tried to come on the attack with Daniel Loftus there. Loftus looks upfield, and Loftus sprays the ball across the field towards Conor Walsh. Walsh and Donnacha Campbell now battling for possession, and Donnacha Campbell does well there. It's going to be picked up by Garvey wearing number 14. That is Ronan Garvey. Garvey loses possession though, and it's Turlough come on the attack once more. They're well in control, Turloughmore, at this stage in the game. Ball inside towards Sean Loftus. He's got 5 points so far. He's looking for point number 6, and Sean Loftus, has he put that over the bar? That's a majestic effort. He scored some superb points here. 1/6 the last day, 6 points so far today. That's a lovely score.
Yeah, and some of his movement inside and some of his striking has been absolutely brilliant. Confidence very high in him, and how many did you say he got today night?
I think he's 6 got so far
Great
now.
score.
3 of them have come in the second half against the wind. Puck out over to the far side of the field. Lewis Coughlin is in possession, and Lewis Coughlin decides to go long down the field for his side. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Ronan Burke. Burke will try to come away with possession here, and Ronan Burke is in possession now. And Turloughmore tried to come out of defence, but Jan Mannion does well for Cappataggle. Jan Mannion has the ball now. Jan Mannion soloing forward, plays the ball across the field. It should be won by Éanna Garvey. Garvey burrowing his way through there, and the ball is played back towards Cian Bowes. Bowes, wearing number 19, is in possession. Tries to flick the ball to one of his support players, but unfortunately from his perspective he's fouled. It's going to be a free in and a scoring opportunity here for the men of Cappataggle once more.
Jan Mannion was in plenty of space, probably didn't know the space he was in when he came in along the line there. I was saying put it off the ground, he'd caught it twice, try and get a catches back to get a shot at goal on Darragh Walsh from a tight angle. We know he's a rocket of a shot.
Micheál Garvey's gone up now, by the way. I think this is going to be, as Micheál O'Hare once said, blasting operations for Cappataggle at this stage. There's 10 minutes gone in the second half. Micheál Garvey will take the free. He drives it low. It's blocked, and it comes out. I think it was a Turloughmore defender that blocked it, and it comes out to Daithí Burke. And was it Dan Loftus again that blocked that one? And out come Turloughmore, and eventually they work the ball up the field, and it's with Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon now for Turloughmore off his left hand side, sprays the ball across the field towards Sean Loftus, but Lewis Coughlin, who's just picking him up now, did well there, and eventually Donncha Campbell has it for Cappataggle. Donncha flicks the ball forward towards the wing forward. The wing forward is Ronan Garvey. Garvey wearing number 14, taking on his man there. Is he foul there? The referee's not going to give him a free anyway, because there's 3 Turloughmore men around them. One of them is Tom Quirk, and Tom Quirk off his left hand side gets the ball up the field. Just about gets away with it up to Conor Walsh. Walsh goes for a score from a standing position, and Walsh puts it over the bar. Good score by Conor Walsh, and that is point number 9 I think for Conor Walsh today, or my point number 8 I think, and that means now that it's point number 9 actually, and that means that Turlough won 21 to 10 points in front.
A very easy looking strike by him, just knew he had time and space, and he was over near the sideline on the 45, but he was still into a difficult breeze and put it straight between the posts. 1
goal and 21 points to 10 points. That's going to be a free out, a foul on the Turloughmore man over there. As you see, James Egan is about to come on for Cappataggle.
Yeah, I think this lad is around the same vintage as me, Niall. Great servant.
Tipperary native, I think, originally.
Tipperary native, and great servant to Cappataggle over the years. And when they were going well, getting to them county semi-finals for a number of years, he was a great man for puck outs. And hopefully he'll make an impact now. He has 20 minutes to do something. Yeah, it's 121 to 10 points. There's 14 points now between the sides. Darragh Walsh goes short of that, plays the ball across the field towards Ronan Burke, and Ronan Burke is in possession now for Turloughmore. Ronan Burke is soloing forward, gets the ball out towards Kevin Hussey. Kevin Hussey now has the ball for Turloughmore, and Kevin Hussey looks upfield, but it's going to be intercepted by Declan Cronin. Cronin's going to go for a score, and Cronin makes no mistake. He puts it between the posts. Good score by Declan Cronin. It was a bit casual. The free from Darragh Walsh was across the own goal. Ronser was a bit casual, gave it to Hussey, and Hussey mistimed the pass, and very well scored by Declan Cronin to take it up, and they're gone short again now. Ronan Burke coming out of it again. Someone coming to him. Yeah, Declan Cronin gets the his first score of the day. 121 now to 11 points. As Turlough goes short there, Sean O'Hanlon tries to pick the ball up. He's under a good bit of pressure there as he tries to win possession. James Egan tries to come in to get Cappataggle moving again, with 13 points between the sides. It's picked up by Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk going forward, decides to play it inside towards Sean Loftus. Loftus is in possession. He's got runners everywhere, and one of those runners is Darragh Whelan. Whelan looks behind him just to try to see where things were, but Whelan just can't get there. But he does well though to get the ball back to Conor Walsh. Is this point at number 10 for Conor Walsh from play? He puts it over the bar. That's point number 10 for Conor Walsh. 122 now to 11 points, and Turloughmore are going well, sir, it must be said, and they're really showing that they're going to have a serious say in the senior championship. Yeah, a huge desire by them to get ahead of the ball and get off Sean Loftus there. Darragh Whelan making his way all the way up to the 21, and look at their force, no doubt, but still Thomases are probably the team to beat in the county championship, and we'll be looking at them this weekend again as well, seeing where they're at. Yeah, and Cappataggle will be back position. Donald Mannion has it, the speedster. Donald Mannion is bearing down and go. There's 3 Turloughmore men around him. He makes space to go for a shot. Donald Mannion takes the shot. Is it blocked by the goalkeeper? I don't think it went through actually. It comes out towards Donald Mannion once again. Mannion looks across the field. Good ball by Donald Mannion to James Egan. Egan has time to take it down. Egan looks upfield, and Egan has played that ball in towards the goals, and it's blocked out by the
goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is Darragh Walsh, and Darragh Walsh plays the ball out the field, and Cappy have had 2 goal chances, but neither of them have gone near the Turloughmore goalkeeper. In fairness, they've both been blocked by defenders as Turlough come on the attack again over on the far side of the field. They are well in control of this game. 122 to 11 points the lead. Sean Lennon plays the ball forward. He's half blocked down. It's picked up by James Garvey. Garvey has the full back, hand passes the ball across the field to Oisin Finn. Finn looks further up the field and picks out Jan Mannion, but Kevin Hussey gets there ahead of Jan Mannion. Kevin Hussey, a poor strike by Kevin Hussey. It's intercepted by Micheál Garvey. Garvey's in possession now. Garvey looks upfield, tries to pick out Keane Bowes over on the far side of the field, and Keane Bowes winds up for a big one, but it's going to carry all the way wide, I think, from our vantage point anyway, and that's another wide ball. But I suppose the sting has well gone out of the game now, Cyril, as we go into the final quarter.
Yeah, the quality we've seen in the first quarter, I suppose, was very good by both sides, but Turloughmore are sloppy enough at times now, and usually their running game can be crisper, and just Cappataggle not punishing them enough. Declan Cronin punished them for a score now, but outside of that, when they've coughed up possession, they haven't really been punished enough for it.
Declan Cronin pulls on that ball and he puts it way out over towards the stand side of the field. It's gone out for a line ball, and the line ball is to Turlough over on the far side of the field. They are well in control, as I said. 122 is 25 points to Cappataggle's 11. There's 14 points between the sides now, as Turlough have a sideline over on the far side of the field. Conor Walsh, I think, is the man that's about to take it.
Good crowd building, Niall. I suppose the second game here is going to be a very good one as well, and stand filling and terrace filling on this side in the sun. Yeah,
lovely crowd here, it must be said. And the second game, of course, that's between Castlegar and Sarsfields, and it should be an entertaining one as well, sir.
Yeah, it'll be very tight. I'd say. I'd imagine Castlegar are the talk about team at the minute as well, and what they're doing and how impressive they've been. Sarsfields have been there for years. They've had a few knocks, and they've got over the first round fairly well, 19-20 against Ardrahan, but you feel with a few injuries Castlegar might think they'll do something today, and they might possibly do so.
Yeah, Turlough are about to bring on 3 subs here, as they have a free on the far side of the field. Conor Walsh will take the free now for Turlough. He has already got 10 points, 6 from frees and 4 from play, as he stands over this free for his side here, who are well in control in this game now. 1 goal and 22 points to 11 points. As Conor gets ready to take the free over on the far side of the field. The sun coming in on top of us here, which is nice to say. As he takes that free, he makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar, and in fairness, sir, his free taking has been exemplary so far today.
Yeah, he's just striking. Like, I suppose when you see good golfers hitting the ball, they say they have a lovely tempo or a lovely swing. He struck them very well today, and even that one was as difficult as what you get. Breeze pushing across him completely, and he on near the 21 on that far side, and straight off the bar kept it low.
Vincent Doyle has come in for Turloughmore. Matthew Tarpey has come in as well. Kevin Hussey and Mark Murphy make their way off. Jamie Holland will soon be coming in as well for the black and white of Turloughmore. As that puck out is taken, it goes long down the field. It's going to be won by Niall Collins, is it? It's not, because Tom Kirk is there, but Niall Collins does well to win it back for his side, and Niall Collins loses possession as Oren Finn tries to come in and help out the Cappataggle men over there, but there's players from both sides battling to assume the ascendancy here as Turlough win it. Dahi Burke gets the ball off to Killian Trears. Trears goes back the field to Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey looks up the field and comes off Declan Cronin and goes out over the line on the far side of the field, and that's going to be a line ball. And I suppose the strength of Turlough's squad, you can see Matthew Tarpey played in the county under 20 hurling team this year, and he's just coming on as a sub. Jamie Holland has been injured, he's about to see action as well, so they have a good lot of players, and of course they're going well in the intermediate championship as well. Yeah,
and Trears got his leaving cert results yesterday. He didn't look like a lad that was out last night. Niall's having a fine game there on wing forward or wing back on the far side of the field.
Yeah, he might maybe wait till tonight to go for a couple of side owners, as the ball is won by Conor Walsh over there. Conor Walsh goes across the field towards Whelan, and Darragh Whelan, or Killian Whelan, is going for the score, I should say, and Killian Whelan wearing number 10 puts it over the bar. Good score by Killian Whelan.
Yeah, second score of the day.
Good score for him, his second score of the day, and he's got 2 points for Turloughmore. 124 to 11 points. The ball is poked long down the field as Dahi Burke wins it for Turloughmore. Dahi Burke is in possession, hand passes the ball off to Daniel Loftus off towards Vinnie Doyle, and Vinnie Doyle looks up the field. He picks out Sean O'Hanlon. The ball just deceives Sean O'Hanlon and goes out over the line, but Turlough are putting up big scores, Cyril. The 331 last time out, 124 so far today.
They have the ability to do that. Fine team, lovely pint takers on the team, I suppose, and they made a huge statement, I suppose, the first round of the championship. They're saying that they're ready and they're off the ground. They done the same last year again, Portumna in round 1 in Ballinasloe, and They're looking like they're going to have the break of a month off and top their group into quarter final.
Yeah, Conor Walsh has just come off the team, and onto the team comes Jamie Holland. Conor has done well, 11 points so far, or today I should say, as they come on the field with Dara Whelan, and Dara Whelan looks upfield towards Sean Lennon. The space now in front of Sean Lennon. Will he take on Declan Cronin? He won't. He'll decide to go for a score from outside Declan Cronin. He puts it high and he puts it over the bar. Good score by Sean Lennon, and Turlough are just putting the scores on the board. They've got the last 4 points, and that one goes over the bar from Sean Lennon.
Yeah, he created huge space over there with Declan Cronin, and turned him field slightly for Cronin just to back off enough, and veered off left and put a great score over the bar.
For Cappataggle, Cyril, obviously they have one more game left. That is against Mulla in 2 weeks' time, a local derby. I'm sure it won't be easy, whether that'll probably be in Loughrea or Ballinasloe or wherever, but they have 2 points on the board. What will they take from today? Obviously they've come up against a team who are in supreme condition in Turloughmore, but Cappy have been second best, I suppose, for most of the game.
Yeah, disappointed no doubt, but all you do is on a disappointment in a group stage in a game is you go and win the next one. The next one will be a local derby of Mulla. It'll be a difficult game for them enough because it's a local derby, but they should feel they have enough hurlers and ability on the pitch to get a win there, and they get a win there, their season is back up and running. They're into a preliminary quarter final on the back of that, and they could do anything in that. They have no problem in that in other years. So look at although they'll be disappointed with the distance between the scores and probably been outclassed in a nice bit of pitch, but they've lacked a bit of fight in a few places as well, and I've been a bit disappointed that when they've got the ball back from Turloughmore to the stage that they haven't punished them enough.
They're bringing on a couple of subs as well, by the way. Jack Cockton and Ross Finn will soon be brought on for Cappataggle. It's a free to Turloughmore, and it's a Sean Loftus who has come out to take it, and say a guy who's supremely confident. He's got 6 points so far from play in today's game as Sean Loftus gets ready to take the free for Turlough. 10 minutes to go here. 1:25 for Turloughmore, 11 points for Cappataggle. Loftus against the wind launches it in towards the goals. This one goes wide up. That's wide number 8 now for Turloughmore. Quick puck out towards Donncha Campbell from James Cahill. Donncha is in possession. He plays the ball off, and Cappataggle come on the attack with Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn goes long inside the full forward line, and the ball is going to break into the path of Matthew Tarpey. Tarpey off to Dahi Burke, and Dahi Burke is interested in running up the field. He gives the ball off to Vincent Doyle. Vincent Doyle off the left hand side gets the ball inside towards Sean Loftus. Loftus tries to spin away from Lewis Cockton. Loftus is in the ball, and it's Dahi Burke who was interested to come up the field. Does come up the field, tries to play the ball inside to Jamie Holland. Holland has the ball now. Holland is going to go for a goal. Holland decides to tap the ball over the bar. Has he put it over the bar? He has put it over the bar. Score for Jamie Holland. He was obviously injured at the start of the year, back in action again now, and Turlough could be delighted to have him in the field. Yeah,
and Dahi's lash pass nearly got to him for a goal chance. When it did break it to him inside, he didn't take it on a first touch, and he could have still got for a goal. He's wheeled around after he gathered it and decided the easier option was to pop it over the bar, and that's what he done.
Yeah, Jam Mannion is coming off now for Cappataggle. Ross Finn has come into the action for them.
Third Finn in this time, if I'm
three
right.
Finns on the field, yeah. Dahi Burke is coming off now for Turloughmore as well. I just didn't see who came on for him there, but Dahi is coming off the field.
Michael Morris, number 22.
Morris,
he's gone to wing forward on the far side of the field. Niall.
So Dahi is his day over. I'd say he knew that was coming to an end. He decided I was going to go up the field there for the last run to see how things were, but in fairness he's had a good game. 126 to 11 points. Cappy win possession over in the far side of the field. Donal Mannion has it. Donal looks upfield. He's half blocked down though, and the ball goes inside towards the full forward line, but it should be won by Killian Treers. It is won by Killian Treers out towards Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk is soloing forward now. Tom Quirk gives it off to a runner. That runner is Killian Whelan. Whelan goes inside towards Barry Callan. Barry now is in possession. Barry takes on his man. He tries to go past James Garvey. Barry's foul there, but he over his shoulder he goes for a score. It's going to be a free in though, and another scoreable opportunity for Turloughmore, and no doubt Sean Loftus will hit this one.
Yeah, great ball by Whelan inside to Barry Callan, and he's an eye for goal, and the minute he gathered it, that's the direction he wanted to go, and James Garvey having no other option really other to foul him with a high hurl, and Loftus should put this one over the bar. I think he's missed the last one, and I doubt he'd miss this one.
Yeah, it looks relatively easy from his perspective here. He just looks like a tap over free here for Sean Loftus. He should put it between the posts, you would think, and Sean Loftus makes no mistake with this one. 127, that's 30 points to 11. There's 19 points between them all of a sudden, Cyril, and Turlough have just increased, I suppose, their efficiency. I suppose from Cappataggle's perspective, at this stage they know they're not going to win this game, so it's very hard maybe to put in the hard yards coming up the last few minutes.
Yeah, they've been outplayed for most, but now in fairness, and the hurling has let them down at times, and probably they show good hurling and good fight in the early part of the game, but the goal chance that they'd missed before half time, and in order to Turlough to go down the field and get a goal out of their chance, seemed to dampen their spirits, and they've never really come out in the second half.
The ball is won in the middle of the field by Dara Whelan. Dara Whelan off to Tom Quirk in towards Sean Lennon, back to Dara Whelan, the goal scorer. Dara Whelan looking forward to Sean Loftus. Loftus goes for point number 8. That's 7 from play for Sean Loftus. He puts it between the posts, 128 to 11 points. A good score by Sean Loftus again.
She's a very good score, very good team score. The amount of passes that went through, but the running angles by the players, and just quick hands. I wouldn't even tell you how many players were involved in that. Just ball moving so quick and so crisp to each other, and finished off by Loftus.
Liam Collins is the man that's been taken off now for Cappataggle, and into the team comes number 20. That's Ross Finn is in, I should say. Jack Cockton is in now at this stage as well for Cappataggle, as the ball is won over the far side of the field by the number 8. That is Lewis Cockton, and Lewis decides to go along route 1 in towards the full forward line, but Turloughmore eating that ball up. And a free out there, a foul on Killian Whelan as he was about to break out of defence. But 128 to 11 points. There's 20 points between them. We still have 6 minutes to go here. And the healthy crowd in Kenny Park and Athenry at this stage are probably just willing this game maybe to end at this stage and get ready for the second game between Sarsfields and Castlegar, but Turloughmore have been the masters so far in this game as the ball is played over the field towards Daniel Loftus. Loftus looks upfield, decides to go in towards Barry Callan. Callan puts out the right hand. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Micheál Garvey. He hand passes the ball off to Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn soloing forward, gets it out towards Donncha Campbell. Campbell goes across the field, and Campbell gets it off to Niall Collins, and Niall Collins winds up for a big one. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? It's a great score by Niall Collins. He puts it over the bar. Great score from play. That's 6 points for Niall Collins, 3 from play and 3 from frees, and that is a good score by Niall Collins, and it's their first score since the 42nd minute. And Niall Collins,
been their shining light in the first half. I suppose he's gone over for a bit of the second half there, but that's a super score by him. It's as good a strike as you'd see. 128
now to 12 points. Good score, as we said, as Dara Walsh takes the puck out, and he took it back from the defender there. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Killian Whelan, or Dara Whelan I should say. The ball is picked up by Donal Mannion. Mannion goes out towards Finn. The substitute gets across towards Cian Bowes. He's got a runner inside. That's Donal Mannion. Cian Bowes decides he's going to run himself. He's heading towards the 20 metre line. He's going to tap this over the bar surely. He has tapped it between the posts. That's a good score by Cian Bowes, and he gets a good score with 4 minutes to go.
Showed a great turn of pace, carried the ball direct right into the heart of the Turloughmore defence, into the D area there, and popped it over the bar. Good score. 2 in a row now for Cappataggle.
Yeah, 128 now to 13 points. The puck out goes over to the far side of the field. It's going to break. It's going to break into the path of Dara Whelan. Dara Whelan is soloing forward. He's no hurl. He flicks the ball up as he was going through football style. Of course, he plays a bit of senior football, I think, for Clare Galway as well. They had a big win here last week.
He's blown it, I suppose, because he felt, Conor Quillan, the referee, probably felt that the advantage was lost with him without a hurl. The hurl was pulled out of his hand as clear as day, and Whelan improvised and
he started solo in football style.
Could have given a hand pass out here to Jamie Holland on the other side, but look, they'll go back and take their free, and they should be happy enough if it's going to go over the bar.
Yeah, it should be well, I won't say a tap over, but it's a scoreable opportunity. Well, it's not a tap over, it's out on the sideline in fact for Sean Loftus. I was doing him a disservice there, because this is a difficult free.
And the breeze is going across him now.
The breeze is going across him, but I've every faith he'll probably put this between the posts. Loftus has been a tour de force, it must be said, for Turloughmore. 128 to 13 points as he takes this free. Loftus high in towards the goals. He's put it wide. That's 9 wides for Turlough. I'd say he won't mind too much now, because they're well in control.
Difficult free over there, and that's Anton on that stand side today, hitting into that goal is difficult.
Niall Collins is in possession again. He goes for a score from the puck out. Niall drives it long in towards the goals. Has he got the distance? He has. No accuracy though on that occasion. That's 8 wides. The breeze just brought it over towards this side of the field. There are 3 minutes to go. 128 to 13 points. The puck out is intercepted, but Turlough win it back to Daniel Loftus. Tries to burst out of defence, and he's fouled there as he came out of defence. Just a late little tackle there by the Cappataggle man. I think it could be Cian Bowes. It's going to be a free out though. The free out is to Turloughmore.
Slightly high with the hurl around the neck area, or near the neck area, so right call is a free out. Jamie Holland had showed for the short free, and Dara was trying to get it out there and got turned over. Got a hurl, we got a Cappy hurl to us, but game's going to slow down now for a minute or two, but there's only 2 minutes of normal time left now.
Yeah, 2 minutes of normal time to go as this puck out is going to be taken, or this free out is going to be taken, and Dara Walsh is coming up to take it. 28 minutes played. I doubt we'll have 4 or 5 minutes of additional time at the end of the half, but anyway, it's 128 to 13 points as Dara Walsh gets ready to take the free out for his side.
Yeah, I suppose what you want from a Turloughmore perspective is they just keep their head down and keep winning games, not get ahead of themselves. They've won two games pretty comfortably, but try and keep that standard. They've a good, we've seen they're pucking around at half time, they've a good strong squad or a big squad, and keep a good training block ahead of them. They'll be looking like that they're going to get the month off, as we said, but after round 3. So trying to see where they'll be at for a quarter final. Can they improve, or will they decline a bit?
Yeah, the ball goes long down the field, and Barry Callan tries to win it for Turloughmore. Barry is in possession there. He loses possession. So Jamie Holland tries to pick it up, but well picked up by Micheál Garvey. Garvey hand passes the ball across the field to Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn though just takes his eye off it and loses it, but goes well to retrieve the situation for Cappataggle. Oisin Finn now hand passes the ball forward. It's picked up by Donncha Campbell. Campbell soloing forward. Got a point the last day in his debut. He's also got a point now. Good score by Donncha Campbell. He surged upfield. 59 minutes. Good score. Campbell will be happy with that one.
Yeah, good striker of the ball, and broke out of the fence, crashed over the halfway line, and had Garvey outside him, Micheál Garvey outside him for a ball, and he said, "No, I'll take this and pop it over the bar." Very confident by the young man.
Turlough are on the attack again as they try to win possession over on the far side of the field with Sean O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon comes in field. He's fouled there. He is fouled. It's going to be a free in, and the free in once more is to Turloughmore.
Yeah, he's clearly shown there's a good few hacks at him and a good few cuts at him, and definitely a free alright to Sean O'Hanlon, and Loftus are going to come out and hit this one from 5 yards inside the 65.
Loftus was a player obviously that they missed last year hugely, as we can see in his first 2 games. 1-6 so far the first day out, 8 points today. Like, that's the big scoring, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, he was in Galway panel for a number of years, and I think he was more so on the backs. I'm trying to think back. He was on a panel when I was in there as well, obviously, and I think he played most of his hurler around the middle or in the backs. He's definitely never played in there on an inside line. He's done that outside. Before last year he had done the inside line with Turloughmore, but he could be an option looking into strengthening Galway teams and Galway panels next year. Niall definitely has the quality in his hurling. Yeah,
good score there by Sean Loftus again. Puts the ball over the bar from the free. That's 9 for him now. 7 have come from play as the ball is won over on the far side of the field by Cappataggle. There's going to be 2 minutes additional time. 1:29 to 14 points. That's 32 points to 14 so far in this game as the ball goes out of the line on the far side of the field. We're into that additional time now. We have about a minute and a half left. Of course, the second game throws in at 6 o'clock between Castlegar and Sarsfields, as Turlough have the sideline over on the far side of the field. They have been the dominant side since the early stages of this game. They played with wind advantage in the first half, and after the first quarter they just seemed to take control with some good scores from Loftus and Conor Walsh in particular, and of course that goal by Dara Whelan just before half time as Daniel Loftus takes the sideline. Good long sideline into the path of Jamie Holland. Holland tries to come inside Declan Cronin. Holland is in possession. Holland plays a low ball into Tom Quirk. Tom Quirk is hit with a shoulder there by Declan Cronin, but he does well to get the ball back towards Michael Morris, and Mikey is winding up for a big one. I think it's going to be caught in the wind there, and it's in towards James Scahill, the goalkeeper, and James goes out towards the middle of the field looking for Ross Finn, the sub, who's come in. Well caught by Ross Finn. Good play by Ross Finn, and Ross Finn decides to go in towards the full forward line with that one, but it's going to go out towards the line. Turlough have numbers back there. One of them is Killian Whelan playing in front of the full back line there now. Killian Whelan gets the ball out to Daniel Loftus. Back to the runner, that is Killian Whelan. Killian Whelan out towards Vincent Doyle. Vinny Doyle is in possession now for Turlough. He goes back the field to Daniel Loftus. Loftus plays a low ball out towards Dara Whelan. Whelan comes inside his man. Whelan plays the low ball up towards Jamie Holland. Holland now goes one way, decides to go the other. Hand passes the ball off to Michael Morris. Michael Morris off the left hand side gets the ball further forward again, but Declan Cronin should be underneath it, but Sean Loftus comes in to win that ball for Turloughmore. Michael Garvey is also there. Jamie Holland's in possession, and the ball is going to be picked up by James Garvey, the fullback. James Garvey for Cappataggle tries to burst his way out of defence. The 2 minutes additional time have been played. It's going to be a free out, and a free out to James Garvey and to Cappataggle. 1:29 to 14 points. It looks as if this is going to be the final play of the game, you would think. There's 2 players just squaring up to another. Need to just cop on a small bit now, because in fairness there's the game is well over, Cyril, isn't it?
Game's well over. I don't know. I think Garvey ended up with Tom Quirk's hurl, and Tom went to get it back, and
just a small bit of pushing and shoving out there. Brian Holland is after getting a bit of a push there as well. I'm sure he'd be well used to getting 1 or 2 of those in Kenny Park in the past. But anyway, it's going to be a free out to Cappataggle.
Or giving them.
Going to be a free out. Was he ever wing back on you, sir?
I crashed him once. Yeah, I crashed him once.
The ball is brought further forward there, and it's Micheál Garvey who's going to take it. 33 minutes have been played. The time is well up. Garvey will probably just try and will he launch this in towards the goal for Cappataggle.
No.
He decides to go right across the field because Cappy have a spare man over there. I think it's Declan Cronin who ran up the field. Declan Cronin unopposed is in possession for Cappataggle. Declan decides to go with a shot that comes off a defender and goes out for a 65 metre free, and 129 now to 14 points I think the score is. It says 15 on the scoreboard. I think it might be 14 points, but anyway, it's going to be a free.
It's gone back to 14.
It's gone back to 14, is it? Yeah, they must be listening to us. As this is going to be a 65 metre free. Micheál Garvey will take it. 129 to 14 points.
And the quality is that's in Turloughmore. Like you're looking, what I'm looking at is Michael Morris came on, got 2 blockdowns, just showing his effort and the work rate of subs when they're coming on. You're looking at the full back line, and there Ronan Burke is hurt because he threw himself in front of a ball there for Declan Cronin. Like, it's their attitude as well, Niall, that you'd be impressed with in regards not wanting to give away any inch at any stage of the game, and that's probably why there's such a difference in the scoreboard at the end.
Yeah, the game is all over, and Turloughmore have won the second round championship match here. They have got their second win in the campaign. They were the masters over Cappataggle today. 129 for Turloughmore, 15 points in the end for Cappataggle, and in fairness to Turloughmore, they played really, really well in there. I see Dahi Burke is just limping as he's going off the field there, but I'm sure there's nothing untoward there. He had a fine game for Turloughmore, as had the likes of Sean Loftus and Conor Walsh. As we said, the Whelan's get through an amount of work as well around the middle of the field, but Turloughmore have won well today. Cappataggle though have another game to play. That is against Mulla in 2 weeks time. They have 2 points on the board though. That significance of that win over Kilkenarn for them cannot be underestimated now after this game.
No, and I suppose it'll boil down with Cappataggle and Mulla in that last game. It'll boil down. I suppose it depends how Mulla fare out this weekend, and but Cappataggle will be looking to that now to try and get their season back on track and into the preliminary quarterfinals.
Yeah, there you have it. It's all over here. Turloughmore have got their second win of the campaign. They have beaten Cappataggle comfortably in the end. Turloughmore 1 goal and 29 points. Cappataggle 15 points.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
QFinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.